funk. Thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sipping water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and all that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress. The rain be looking like when blessings drop in. And so I cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Salute, everybody, salute. Happy Saturday to y'all. Happy Saturday. I know what y'all saying. Urban, what the hell? Urban, this Saturday, what the hell you doing a podcast on a Saturday night? You supposed to be DJing tonight. What's really going on? What is really going on? But I decided to do a podcast for y'all tonight because I know I haven't did one since Monday or Tuesday. Can't even remember. That's how bad it is. But I've been posting some little short videos for y'all viewing enjoyment as well too. So it's all good. It's all good. Now, sure enough, I've not seen a comment on everything okay with you, sure enough? You good? Yeah, you good? Because I see your comment right here. You say, but you're a broker right now. Your brother lives. Oh, okay. Oh man, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my condolences to you, showing up for real. Showing up if you need to go ahead and take care of that, by all means, prioritize that over me because you can always catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. My condolences that I will be praying for you over your situation tonight because that's very tough. Dealing with a stroke and everything. A matter of fact, I'm dealing with a family member with a similar situation as well too. A matter of fact, ironically, it's actually my brother as well too, who had a stroke, is on the breathing machine and got a lot of complications going on. So yeah, my condolences to that situation. Go ahead, take care of that for real, okay? Yeah, by all means, take care of that. Constant salute, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. Like always, and everybody else who tuned in to the show as well too. Appreciate y'all tuning in too. What happened? He ended up having a stroke. He ended up having like blood clots. He had blood clots like in this like it's hard to describe, but he was having blood clots. That's what happened. That's what ended up happening. So yeah, so he been hospitalized. Carlson had like several strokes and complications with his heart and all kinds of stuff going on. But that situation been going on. I just haven't told y'all about it because most of the time I try to keep my family situation as private as possible. But since you mentioned about that, that's why I said something about it. But yeah, but I just like to say, go ahead and take care of that for real because I know that's very challenging. That's very challenging indeed. Who else in the chat? San Jose, man, what's up with it? Welcome to my house again. I think this your second time pull up in my house, right? So welcome again. Welcome. Appreciate you. Say y'all, me and San Jose, we was on the panel. How long ago was that, San Jose? I think it was almost like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We was on the panel with 777. That was crazy. That was a crazy panel. But yeah, but it's all good though. It's all good. But I appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you. And everybody else who tuning in the bushes as well too. Appreciate y'all tuning in to this show tonight, the Saturday night show. I do got a topic for y'all that I want to talk to y'all about. I really do. And I want to talk to y'all about this from a man perspective. I really do. And she say, yes, Urban, yes. yes. But I do want to talk to y'all about this topic tonight. Tonight on top of the discussion where we're going to want to talk about is this. Beware of women who say that they need a man to handle them. Once again, beware of women who say that they need a man to handle them. Okay. Let me give y'all a little bit of perspective for what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about this situation, I'm not talking about this situation in a sexual way because I know some of y'all might instantly went to that. Urban, what? You as a man don't want to handle a woman? I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about sexually. I'm not talking about a bedroom or anything like that. I'm this from a different perspective, all right? This from a whole different perspective. And so I want to give y'all from a man who's an actual man who got it together, who got his life together, a man who's a great catch and everything, you know what I mean? We're not seeking for women that say that we need them to handle them, okay? Be honest with y'all, we're not seeking for that at all. We're not seeking for that at all, period. Let me share y'all a story. I always got a story I want to share with y'all, but when I was in the dating market, right, I was dating a young lady, right. This young lady, she came with a lot of issues, a lot of problems. One issue that she came up with, believe it or not, is she was a single mother. It wasn't the point that she was a single mother, but it was a point that she was a good single mother. She was this type of one. She was this type of one single mother, right? She was this type of one single mother, right? Where she used to cuss out her children a lot. Every time her children used to make her mad, she just cuss them all the way out. She was a toxic single mother on top of that. Then not only that, she had a lot of other baggage as well too. She had baby daddy drama. Had baby daddy drama. She was that type of single woman who still had the baby daddy on the scene, right? But the baby daddy was still, you know how it is. He was still in the background, clapping them cheeks. She came with a lot of emotional baggage as well too. A lot of emotional baggage. Yeah, sure enough, go ahead. But yeah, she came with a lot of emotional baggage. A whole lot. When I was dealing with her in this relationship, right, I spent more time sitting up here trying to coach her. I spent more time trying to console her. I spent more time trying to help her than actually enjoying being in a relationship with this woman. I was giving her advice, giving her spiritual advice. I was giving her advice from a professional point of view. I was encouraging her because also during that time frame, she was trying to, go to school and trying to recreate her life and all kind of stuff that was going on with her. So I spent a whole lot of time pouring energy into this woman, right? But guess what? Even by me pouring energy into this woman, guess what? She didn't accept that. She didn't accept it at all. She just took it, regurgitated, and she spit back out negative things. She'll spit out negative things such as, Urban, well, you don't know me. You don't know my own struggles. You don't know the different things that I've been through. I like, well, I do because you told me like 50 million times. She was that type of woman that regardless of what I said to her, she already made up her mind that she was going to be this type of way. But she wanted me to handle her. And on top of that, she said these famous words that a lot of modern day women tell us men. She said that she wanted me to accept her for how the way she is. So we're going to talk about this today. We're going to talk about this topic of beware these type of women who are out there that say that they want a man to handle them. Now, once again, when I talk about this, right, I'm solely talking about this from a different perspective. I'm talking about this not in a sexual way. I'm talking about this more as a physical or mental way dealing with relationships, okay? That's what we're going to talk about today, all right? So once again, appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in as well too. T, appreciate you pulling up as well too. Thank you for pulling up. PMP in the building as well too. What's up with it, bro? He said, Urban, you pulled out the polo. I sure did, bro. I sure did pull out that polo. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who's tuning in to the stream right now. And I appreciate everyone who's watch the stream in the bushes. And I appreciate everyone who's going to catch the replay of this as well too. So let's go and dive into this for real, y'all. Let's dive into this. Now, let me ask y'all a question, okay? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe, women, do y'all believe that whenever y'all say that to a man, right, say that you need a man to handle you right, do y'all believe that y'all chances of being in a relationship increases or decreases? Do y'all believe that? Once again, whenever y'all ask a man, can they handle you right? Do you believe your chances of being in a relationship increases or decreases? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. And I'm going to give y'all my perspective in a few seconds. Yes, ma'am, T. Yes, ma'am. Support the stream. What y'all think? T said that. She said, I think it's kind of toxic, to be honest with you. I hear you. I hear you on that one. I hear you. Then she followed up and said, I am an animal. I do not need to be handled. Interesting perspective. Interesting perspective. So what say y'all? Do y'all need a man to handle y'all or not? And on top of that, do you think it increases your chances of being in a good relationship, or do you think it decreases your chances of being in a good relationship? So what do you think? Yeah, what do you think? Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. Because we finna dive into this for real, y'all. We finna dive deep into this. Go deep into this. So, me being a man who I am, right? I believe that whenever a woman tell me that, I believe that it dramatically decreases your chances of being in a good relationship. But however, it would decrease your chance of being in a good relationship, but it would increase your chances of being in a toxic relationship. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because when you get a man, right, who end up taking on that responsibility or trying to handle you, 9 times out of 10, this is what's going to happen. That dude is going to try to mold and change you into the person that he wants you to be. Say that again. 9 times out of 10, he's going to try to mold and change you into the woman that he wants you to be. In most cases, these type of men are narcissists. These type of men are toxic. These type of men are controlling. These type of men, they'll be the same one who try to lead you with money. And that wouldn't occur. They'll go ahead and take on this responsibility as long as they can get a trade-off in return, which is they can manipulate and control you as a woman, where they'll take away your identity of being a woman. So weird. But a good quality man is not going to put up with that bull crap. A good quality man is not going to sit up here and try to handle you. A good quality man is looking for a woman who knows how to handle herself. Facts. A good quality man wants a woman who's already established, who already know who she is. A good quality man wants a woman who's not bringing in toxic baggage into the relationship. Facts. Just like a good woman is going to want a man with the same situation. A good quality woman want a man who ain't gonna bring in no toxic things. A good quality woman gonna want a man as well that you don't want to handle this dude, right? Because in y'all mind as women, right, if I were to say that as a man that I need you to handle me, guess what y'all gonna say in y'all mind? And y'all gonna say out loud too. Y'all gonna say this. Y'all gonna say, I am not raising no kid. I'm not raising no child. I got children on my own. Why I need to sit up here and handle a grown man? That's what y'all gonna say, right? Likewise, that's how the way us men feel, the same exact way. We don't want to waste all this energy trying to handle a grown woman, period. She said, boom! She said, boom, Urban. T, she followed up and said, I think it depends on the type of partner that you want. I can agree to that. Because if you're looking for a good quality type of partner, as far as what you say, then you're not going to look for someone that you need to handle. You're not going to look for someone that you're trying to fix. Just like I stated earlier, right? When I was dealing with a relationship in my past, I spent a lot of time trying to fix this woman when I didn't want to fix this woman. I just wanted to enjoy her. But I spent a lot of time trying to fix her. And eventually you get rolled out with it. You get tired of it. You get burned out. Do you feel unappreciative? Then on top of that, I'm that type of one, man, that I think logically about a lot of things that I do. Wherever moves that I make, I'm always thinking about it a lot. And in my mindset, I don't want to mold this woman to the type of woman that I want her to be. I want her to be the woman that she's destined to be, that she is destined to be, or God destined her to be, however way you want to put it. I want her to have her own choice and decisions, period. Not by me controlling her choices and decisions. That's the type of woman I was looking for. But she didn't produce that type of quality at all, period. I got one clip that I want to share with y'all today too, to go with this topic. Like I always do, y'all. Got a clip I want to share with y'all. I want y'all to listen carefully at this clip that I'm about to present to y'all. I want y'all to listen to the whole conversation that's going on. I want y'all to listen to the dude perspective. I want y'all to listen to this woman perspective as well too. I'm going to stop it throughout the clip and we're going to break this thing down and I'm going to expound even more on my talking points about this, all right? So let's go ahead and examine this clip real quick, all right? So here it is, y'all. Listen real carefully to this conversation, okay? First of all, before I start, this content creator, he is known as the whole face expert, okay? He is mainly on Instagram, but he do have a YouTube channel as well too. So if y'all interested, y'all check out his channel. But let's listen to this whole conversation, all right?
I give all that to men. They don't, men, I feel like, I don't know, I've had 3 brothers. I've every nigga that I've been with, I've leveled up, and it's my turn now. You know what I mean? So obviously I've been a good woman if I'm able to, everybody that I've left is better, right? That's a sign that I'm doing something right. But yeah, did that eat me alive? Yeah, because I had to put that energy into myself now. So you're right, I'm not going to do certain things that I've done before. That's why I'm not ready for a relationship.
So you made them better and they made you worse. That's what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so first part is that she's explaining her previous relationship experience, okay? She was saying that the last relationship that she was in, she had to get out of that relationship because she felt like it was toxic. And she felt like that she was putting more energy into making that person better, okay? Sound familiar, right? So let's continue.
And now, have you been to counseling and all of that?
Absolutely, still go to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not ready. You say you're not ready for no relationship, right?
No, I'm not ready, but I would be open. I'm open to. It would have to be somebody that is okay to deal with the fact that it's a lot to deal with somebody like me, and it's just facts. Any woman who has been broken, right?
Understand. And it's a lot to deal with you. You're a lot to handle. Hard to handle.
But that's just, again, it's a poker face thing that I do because really in reality, I'm super smooth. I'm super laid back,
So you think that's going to hurt you out here?
Do I think that somebody's going to hurt me out here?
No. I said, do you think that attitude, I'm a lot to handle?
No, I don't think that. I don't think I'm a lot to handle because there's somebody for everybody, right? We can all point the finger at ourselves and say, I could be.
You said I'm a lot. So that's why I'm asking. Like,
okay. And again, I'm a lot to handle, but would I think that if I was dealing with a man? No, because he would be the man that could handle me.
Why do you have to be handled?
Because I need to be handled.
Why?
Because I feel like men, you know, I listen too. I do all of that. But I need a man who's like, you know what? You need to sit your ass down, you know, and listen to me. I'll be like, okay, you know what? You're right. My bad. Respect. I fucked up.
All right, so let's talk about this real quick. She is saying the reason why she needs to be handled is because she need a man to pretty much tell her whenever she's messing up, and tell her to sit her ass down whenever she is screwing up. Now, do y'all agree with that or not? Do y'all agree with that or not? Because me personally, I don't agree with that at all, period. The reason why I don't agree with that because once again, she is a grown woman. She's a grown woman, first of all. Second of all, she should know the difference between right and wrong. She should know that certain choices and decisions is going to have consequences, right? Whether it's a positive consequence, whether it's going to be a positive consequence or a negative consequence, positive choice or a negative choice. So why do me as a grown man need to tell you or put you in your place when you know you're wrong? Why do I need to do that? Because if you're mature enough, you should already know that that's something that you should do. Before making certain type of choices, decision, you should already be thinking about that. Then once when you think about that and you place an action on it, you should take accountability for the choices and decisions that you made. I shouldn't have to sit up here and tell you to sit your ass down. Like, why? Why should I? You ain't no child, right? You ain't no kid. So why should I have to do that as a man? Now I know some of y'all say this. Well, Urban, she probably speaking on the point that she talking about the yes man. She's talking about the yes man. She don't want to have a yes man on her side. You know, a yes man that she just could use and the bruise and run over and stuff like that. We could say that that's a fair argument or a fair assessment. Because even with yes mans, right, I don't even agree with what yes mans do. Because basically what yes men are simps to me. All yes men are simps to me. All they are this type of men that at the end of the day, they're just trying to get one thing out of that woman. Wherever it go, they're trying to accomplish out that woman. Whether they're trying to sleep with them or be in a relationship, whatever the case may be, they're trying to accomplish something. And the only way they could accomplish it is by them surrendering their masculinity to that woman. Or as we call, simping to that woman. Doing all this weird stuff. So yeah, I don't even agree with yes men's at all, period. Or simps. But let's continue, y'all.
You know?
I hear you, but when a lot of times when women say they need to be handled, it's because they got a lot of masculine energy, and
I'm not denying that.
Okay, what I'm saying is they've been hurt before, and the fact of the matter is that a lot of quality men that have their lives together, financially and mentally, do not want to deal with the woman they have to handle. They want to deal with a woman that know how to handle herself.
Yeah.
Facts. And what he's saying is facts. We don't want to have to deal with that at all, period. We don't. We want to deal with a woman who know how to handle herself, period. We want to deal with a woman who has logical reasoning, common sense, and all this stuff. We don't want to deal with no child. The only time we want to deal with a child is when we procreating together, we created a child. Then that's different. But for as a grown woman concerned, no. Like for what? Why do we need to deal with that? Why?
That he don't have to come in. Hold on. That he don't have to come in and try to put handcuffs on this woman. She know how to handle herself. That's like a guy. You don't want to have to handle a grown man and say, "Hey, bro, you can't be going to the strip club every weekend, man. You can't be doing this every weekend in a relationship. We too old to have to handle somebody."
Facts. And also that's a good point that he made as well too about the one grown man. Like, if you're in a relationship, right, depending on the dynamics of your relationship, you should want to do things that's going to bring respect to your household, period. If one of them situations in your relationship is that your woman or your man or whatever don't want you to go out to a strip club or whatever, if that's part of respecting your relationship, then respect it, period. That's called being a grown adult. That's called making grown adult decisions. The second of all, why would you even want to do that anyway? Why? Because there ain't no point in it. But yeah, continue.
You should know how to handle yourself as a feminine woman, not a woman that's got so much masculine energy to where you have to be handled. And that's a lot of that has to do with losing the purpose of a woman. Because yes, you're supposed to be able to handle your business when you're single and be able to take care of yourself and all of those things. But the original purpose of a woman was to.
Before he get to this point, let me ask y'all a question in the chat real quick, all right? Let me ask you this question. What is a woman's purpose? Say it again. What is a woman's purpose? If you're a woman right now watching this podcast, let me talk to you. What is your purpose as a woman? Like truly, what is your true purpose as a woman? Have y'all actually thought about that? Have y'all actually thought about what is your true purpose as a woman? Now, some of y'all would go back and say things like, well, Urban, my purpose as a woman is to go out and chase the bag, make money. My purpose as a woman to get married. My purpose as a woman is to, have children. Which all that is cool. But what is the actual meaning of the purpose of a woman? In other words, what is your true purpose? I want y'all to really think about that. I want y'all to think about that. Those of y'all who ever took time out to really think about your purpose as a woman, this is what I want you to do. It is 2024 now. Beginning of the year, 2024. What I want y'all to do, if you never thought about your purpose as a woman, this is what I want you to do. After this podcast, right, I want you to sit down, right? I want you to sit down in a quiet space. Well, if you got to sit down in a quiet space and listen to some music, some jazz music or whatever it takes, but sit down at a quiet space. If you drink, grab you a glass of wine. If you don't drink, grab you some whatever it is that you drink, right, that makes you happy, right? And I want you to sit there and take at least about 10 minutes to truly think about what is your purpose as a woman. After you sit there for about 10 minutes, think about what's your true purpose as a woman. This is what I want you to do next. I want you to take this right here. This is a notepad. I want you to take this notepad, right? Get this notepad. Grab your pencil or a pen, whichever you're comfortable with. And I want you to write down, what do you believe your purpose is as a woman? I want you to write it down. Matter of fact, I want you to write down 5 potential reasons of your purpose of being a woman. That's what I want you to do. And those 5 reasons that you write down, after you do that, I want you to study it. I want you to want to put it in your heart what your true purpose is as a woman. After that, after you put it in your heart, I want you to practice them purposes that you wrote down in your heart. And I guarantee that once when you do that and you stay committed to that, I guarantee that you're going to know your purpose as a woman. I guarantee that. And I guarantee that it's going to change your whole identity about who you are. You're going to see things different as a woman. Reason why I'm instructing y'all to do this is because this is the exact same thing that I had to do as a man. I had to sit down and figure out what was my purpose as a man. I had to sit down and think about it, like hard, think about it. After I thought about it, I took a notepad, took a pencil, and just started writing down stuff. Writing it down. I started studying it. I started putting it into my heart. Then after when I was doing that, right, I started manifesting that into the purpose of a man that I wanted to be, which is what y'all see today. So that's why I'm instructing y'all as women, even men as well too. Y'all can do this as well too. Men and women could do this, to be honest with you. Sit down and write down your purpose. Figure out who you are. Because a lot of us are running out here and we don't even know who the hell we are. We assume that we know who we are. We assume that based on the indoctrination that our parents have told us who we are, that's who we are. But that's not true. That is not true. We only, when we're children, right, we only mimic the behavior of our parents, no matter what parent was there, whether it was two-parent household, whether single-parent household, whether it was in foster care, wherever the case may be, right, wherever you came from, your upbringing came from, a child normally mimics the behavior of their environment until they become an adult. But see, what happens is that once we become an adult, we don't go out and try to find our true purpose of ourselves or who we truly are. We believe that identity in the past is still our current purpose. This is why you hear people saying that they have identity crisis. It's because they end up landing in a fork in the road, right? Where they start seeing that the things that they learned in the past, why those little order things that they mimic in the past, doesn't line up with their present, nor it's not going to take them into their future. So to deviate from that problem is for you to stop and learn about who you are. Learn about who you are. Learn about why you are who you are. Learn about your purpose. Learn about why you think the way that you think. Why you act the way you act. And I guarantee that if y'all do this simple thing, I'm telling y'all, it's simple, y'all. It really is. Especially if you commit to doing it. Hell, as a matter of fact, a lot of y'all right now, how, like New Year resolution goals that you're throwing out there, right? This will be a perfect New Year resolution goal for y'all because it is easy. I kid you not, this goal is easy. But I guarantee that if you commit to this, I guarantee by time when 2024 was to come right, 2025 come right, I guarantee that you're going to have a different identity of yourself. You're going to know exactly who you are if you listen to what I instruct you to do. But let's continue, y'all. I'm addressing the Jackson a little bit. Let's continue.
Purpose of a woman was to be a helpmate to a man.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Have a family, get married, have kids, and all of these here things. That's the purpose of a woman. That's why so many women.
Yeah, so he's saying the purpose of the woman is basically for her to procreate, to get a family, and all this stuff there, which does, like I say, is nothing wrong with that. But that's not identifying her as a woman. It's cool to do that, but it's not identifying her truly as a woman. For her to find out her true purpose, she got to go on that journey of self-discovery on her own.
Regardless of what they do in their secular life with making money, most of them still want to get married and have kids. Why? Because that natural purpose, they can't get rid of that. That's why they still want to get married. So y'all, you can go out here and pretend and do all of this other stuff. Like that's your purpose. But then when that real purpose, that natural purpose start kicking you in the heart, and you want that man, that husband, and to have that unit and that family unit, now you're much older. You're a lot more removed from being that feminine, submissive wife that knows how to follow a man properly and be.
Now his situation once again. He'll speak about the topic that the red pill and the manosphere talk about all the time. He's talking about when that woman hit the wall. Okay, normally when the woman hit that wall, y'all we call it hitting the wall. Y'all call it something different. Y'all call it your biological clock ticking. Okay, but it's the same thing. It's synonymous. It's the same exact situation. So that's basically what you're talking about. When you hit that wall, right? When you finally hit that wall, that's when you start really trying to want to get into a relationship. That's when you really, really want to try to procreate. It's because once when a woman hit 30 or more, she's reaching into geriatric pregnancy, where it's going to be harder for her to procreate, meaning that her chances of procreating goes down. And her chances of increasing her end up getting a delete alpha procreation goes up, right? So that's what he's talking about. So he's saying in other words, if you are seeking for a relationship, right? Talk from his perspective. If you're seeking for a relationship, you need to already know who you are as a woman. You need to know your purpose right then and there, and you need to get yourself together right then and there, and don't wait too late. That's pretty much what you're talking about.
It's helped me. You so far removed from that it's a lot harder for you to get the type of man that you are going to want to marry at that time. That's why it's a mistake for a lot of women to say, you know what, I'm gonna wait on this and that, because as a woman, your prime years, most women marry 7 to 10 years older. Man, right? Your prime years are when you're younger. And the older that you get, more damage that you have, and the more baggage that you bring into these relationships. 2 kids, regardless if we think they're baggage or not. 2 kids, age, I gotta handle you, masculinity, all of these here different things. For a man that's established already, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Now, once again, I agree with everything that he was saying and stuff. I agree with all that. It was something I was gonna say, but let me address the one chat real quick, y'all. I'm going to address this chat real quick. Show no, you showed threw me off my own talking point. God dang it, woman. But yeah, hold on. Let me go all the way up. Address this chat. Let's start with Constance talking about now. Sit her A down. Nah, you ain't no child. For me, nope. Urban. Be true to me. Take care of me. A man will be nice, but don't need him because I am strong. Let me address this real quick, Shona. All right. Once again, I totally understand where you're coming from. I do. When you said take care of you, a man would be nice, but you don't need him because you're strong. I understand that. But, however, one of the other main purposes is for a man and a woman is for us to not only procreate together, but also for the companionship of it, okay? Is it possible for a man to exist without a woman and be happy? Absolutely it is. Is it possible for a woman to exist and be happy without a man? Absolutely it's possible. But is it logical, right? Is it logical for that situation to happen? No, it's not. The reason why it isn't logical is because at the end of the day, we are built as human beings, we are built to have companionship. This is the reason why also when people are single, right? let's say that you're single, right? This is the reason why you probably see either single women or single men have a companion. Normally that companion would be a pet, like a dog or a cat or a bird, something. The reason why they seek that is because it's built in our human nature to have companionship. It ain't nowhere around that. This also is true for single mothers and single fathers. True enough, single mothers and single fathers don't have to have a man or a woman for companionship, because you want to know why? The reason why is because they have their children as companions. This is the reason why when you see single mothers, they end up making their sons become what is known as son husbands. They treat their son like a husband. The reason why they do that is because it's built in our biological DNA to have companionship, period. Where if you get it from some type of source, you're going to seek companionship. It ain't nowhere around that. Some people will seek on inanimate objects as companionship. Like, say, for example, I don't know if y'all familiar with this show. I don't know if it still come on or whatever. But it's a show that come on that's known as Hoarders, right? Basically on the show Hoarders, a person who's living by themselves, right, they end up collecting all this stuff, right? A lot of stuff that they do not need. But they keep collecting it until they have piles and piles of stuff all over the house. So you want to know why psychologically they do that, right? The reason why they do that psychologically is because that is their placebo effect of companionship. Because they want companionship, so they seek it through inanimate objects that they acquire. They bring things into the household, and they end up developing an attachment to it. Because on that show, right, when they start removing the inanimate objects from there, they start getting mad, they start crying, they start getting upset. The reason why is because they treat that object as a companion, psychologically. And the reason why they do that is because it's in our human biological DNA to always seek out companionship. It is how the way we're programmed to be. So that's why I say that, showing up, part of I agree with you on that, but the other part of it now, because at the end of the day, we all seek companionship one way or another. If it's through a relationship with a man or a woman, whether it's through inanimate objects, whether it's through animals, whether it's through children, whatever the case may be. Hell, some of y'all companionship is YouTube. Let's keep it real. Some of y'all companionship is YouTube. You come on YouTube because YouTube is your companion. This is the reason why some of y'all, when y'all come on YouTube, right, some of y'all end up calling people that you never met a day before your life, what? Your brother, your sister, your boo, your husband, your wife, even though you never met them a day before your life. But the reason why you do that is because of your biological nature of companionship. That's why. But yeah, but real good comment. I appreciate it. Constance, she said she got a pen and paper and she writing it down as we speak. Yes, go ahead and do it, girl. Go ahead. Trust me. You're gonna trust me. Constance gonna be Constance 2.0 by the time she's done writing that down for real. She sure is. Constance 2.0. Sure enough, say this. She says she's strong, self-efficient, can allow one person who sees my vision. Big facts. I agree. Follow up and say this. I know who I am, but I can't find that other. I want a man who is the opposite of me. Agreeable. Then Shonda said, look, Urban, damn it. I was supposed to log off a long time ago. You're keeping me on here. Showed up, I told you like over 10 minutes ago, like, girl, go. It's fine. Just catch the replay. I ain't going to trip. I'm not no bully, y'all. I'm not that mean, dude. Then she say, I do know my purpose. And she's saying true. She do a dog face and all that good old stuff. Urban, now it don't come on no more. She talking about Hoarders, yeah. Then finally, earlier, some people houses just like hoarders. Yeah, facts, big facts. But that's the reason why. If y'all ever wanted to know the reason why, that's why. Psychologically, that's why the people do that. Because they seek some form of companionship. Kid you not. But let's continue with this. I'll probably go back a little bit because he was putting a lot of stuff. He was dropping a lot of nuggets in this conversation. But let's go back.
Relationship, 2 kids, regardless if we think they're baggage or not. 2 kids, age, I gotta handle you.
Well, what he also saying is true. I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all, ladies. When we're talking about children, right? Children do come with responsibility, so it could be a potential baggage, but it just depends on that man mentality. If you get a man right who doesn't mind that, especially if it's another single father who already have children, so he already understand the assignment, so he's not going to too much trip about that. But however, if it's a single man who doesn't have children, then yeah, he's going to think that's baggage for real. He's going to think that's baggage for real. So yeah.
Masculinity, all of these here different things. For a man that's established already, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
So he be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna get this here other chick over here that don't have as much baggage.
Oh yeah, I feel
coming with her. So I understand what you're saying. I completely get it. And I applaud you for going to, doing your counseling and all those things. But, we got to try to put things into perspective too. If what you ultimately want is a husband, you know what I'm saying? You got to do that work too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You gotta do that work too. Go ahead. You was gonna say something?
On the cool though, y'all. I was looking at her mannerism and stuff, right? Looking at her mannerism, her body language, but on the cool though. Everything that dude was saying, she didn't agree with that dude at all. She did not agree with that dude at all. She was like, She didn't agree with that dude at all, period. She wasn't feeling it at all. She wasn't. She was like this, y'all. She was like, what? Then the more that dude talked, she was like, what? Then the more he was breaking it down, he was like, what? That's what she was. That's why after when he's finished his whole rebuttal, right? That's why you looking at her right now. She laughing. The reason why she laughing is because what? She really didn't agree with that dude at all. Period. She really didn't. She really didn't agree with that dude. But let's listen to her rebuttal.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, there's nothing. Like I said, I'm always a student.
She's only been cordial with him and agreeing with it, but she really don't. Deep down inside, she don't.
Never too wise to listen, But yeah, I've been successful at all of those things. I've been married before, I've been.
Why did you get a divorce?
Because I just know my worth. I at that point, like I said, I had no purpose. I was married for the facade of things, being.
He asked her the most important question. He asked her, why did you get a divorce? Guess what she said? She said she know her purpose, but she didn't explain the reason why. Guess what?
It's just fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
So let's hear what she got to say about this, y'all. Let's see if she's gonna expound on why she got a divorce. Besides the traditional answer that a lot of modern day women say, which is, I just know my worth. I know my worth. Okay, expound on that.
An asset, being the one who just listened and did all of that and all of that, lost myself. You know what I mean?
So how long were you married?
You're not ready for that.
She said this dude not ready for it. Obviously, he ready for it if he's asking you about the question. So,
just a number. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's just a number. It's just a number.
Well, I got married when I was what, 21 years old.
Okay. And you filed.
Oh goodness. She said she got married when she was 21 years old. Do y'all know what? I do not condone the fact of people getting married young, period. I do not. You get married that young, this is game over, y'all. Don't do it. Do not get married young. Never get married young, period. The reason why is because when you get married young, you miss out on so many opportunities when you're young. Then also, when you get married when you're young, your mind is have a young mentality as well too. You don't be thinking about relationships like how a grown, mature adult in their 30s and 40s think about relationships. You don't. In your mind, you be wondering, what if? What if this? What if that? What if I actually met a better man? What if I met a better woman? What if? What if I just want to go out and just want to have fun and I'm missing out my opportunity to do that? What if I want to go and pursue my career, whatever, but getting married is hindering me from that? What if? So I never recommend people getting married young. Don't do it. Don't do it at all, because that's a toxic relationship waiting to happen for real.
Off for divorce?
Yeah, and I'm still going through. I've been married before. You know, I've been.
Why did you get a divorce?
Because I just know my worth. I at that point, like I said, I had no purpose. I was married for the facade of things, you know, being.
And this makes perfect sense, because since she said she got married when she was 21, right? It makes sense. At the age of 21, you're not going to know who you are. You're not going to know your purpose as a woman. You're not. Or nor as a man. You're not going to know your purpose at 21, because you just now get in the swing of things. Hell, some of y'all probably just now getting out of your household and living by yourself. Some of y'all just now learning how to pay bills. Some of y'all just now getting a job, if you decide to get a job. Some of y'all probably have a part-time job, but going to school or college. So there are so many different circumstances, revolving around that. That's why I say, don't get married while you're young. Don't do it. Don't let no woman nor man convince you of that. Getting married while you that young. Don't do it.
An asset, being the one who just listened and did all of that, lost myself. You know what I mean?
And this also part is making sense too. So basically, she had got herself an older man, right? And y'all remember what I was telling y'all earlier about what these type of men would do? Instead of they respecting her, right? Guess what they do? They sit up her and control her. Okay? That's basically what happened. That type of man was molding her to be the type of man that they wanted her to be. So she ended up losing herself. So I understand that part. That's cool. Let's go.
So how long were you married?
You're not ready for that.
It's just a number. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's just a number. It's just a number.
Well, I got married when I was what, 21 years old.
Okay. And you filed for divorce?
Yeah, and I'm still going through my divorce, because people don't understand that when you're done, I don't want nothing that man has. And so he's still fighting the fact that I might take everything. I'm like, I don't want nothing but my peace.
So what was your...
So she said this. She said that she don't want nothing that this man have. The only time when I hear a woman say that, right? The only time when I hear a woman say that is when that man don't have nothing. That's the only time I hear a woman say that, ever. Because to me, there are two type of possessions that a man could have. Or let me put it out this way, since we're speaking for his marriage. There are two type of community properties that a man can have. Two type of community properties a man can have, okay? The first community property is wealth. That means financial assets. That means the house, cars, money, that type of thing. The second type of community property that a man could potentially have is children. So just by me hearing her as a woman say that, right, he didn't have no money, nor they don't have children together. So that's why she's saying she don't want nothing. Because other than that, it is a 90%, 90 to 95% chance that any type of woman who's going through divorce, guess what? They're going to want something out of that divorce. They are. They're going to want some type of community property out of that divorce, period. The only people who don't say that is men. We don't say that. We don't be telling women that we be wanting something out of the divorce. We just be wanting to get away from y'all because we be done with y'all. Facts. But women, on the other hand, right, they be wanting something out of that relationship. They be wanting to get some type of community property out of it. But if he don't have nothing to offer, if he didn't have nothing to offer, then that's when she's going to resort to say that. She's going to resort to say, well, I don't want nothing anyway. Because he don't got nothing.
Or what was your on record reason for the divorce? Because you said you know your worth. Like, you can't put I know your worth like as an on record.
Oh, I mean, I know my worth. I mean, come on now. He was 9 years older than me. I married at 21. So when I started to still elevate in my life, it made no sense. Like, you know, I had to go.
So when okay, but I'm saying, so you wanted to elevate your life. It's why you got
right. Exactly.
It's why you wanted a divorce. I'm just trying to understand. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so I know that he's not getting what she's saying because he does viewing her as a woman, but I'm going to break it down to once again what she's going through. Once again, she got married while she was young, right? She didn't have no purpose, right? Because she didn't know her purpose. So she met an older dude who was telling her her purpose, right? Who's trying to mold her into the purpose that he wanted her to be. When she finally started, as you say, waking up and started realizing what her true purpose is as a woman, she started chasing after that, right? The dude did not like that. It caused marital problems. Ultimately, she got so tired of it, it became so toxic that she wanted out. That's what happened. And that's what you need to understand. And that's what she's talking about.
Because when you marry somebody who's really wealthy, you know, you'll learn soon that they're not worried. Some people I have, like I said, you asked me about one of my baby fathers. One of my baby fathers, we still to this day, he always let me elevate. He's wealthy. You know what I mean? But when a wealthy, insecure man marries.
Now listen. Now notice she going into extreme example about her baby daddy. She's sitting up here saying that, hey, my baby daddy wealthy and all this stuff, and she's saying it for a reason. Now, her first baby daddy, this is what she was allegedly in the first marriage, according to her. Now, she kept re-emphasizing that he was wealthy for the simple fact that she put that dude on child support, kid you not. She put that dude on straight child support. Sure did. Because he got money. Because he has something valuable to her. But this dude here, he don't have nothing valuable to her. Not at all.
A young girl, you learn that you're going to have to fight to leave, because sometimes, you know, come on now, who leaves a lifestyle that's so great? But, you know, I come from that. I come from all the things that I married into, you know? So I don't know if that answered your question.
No, I'm just saying, I mean.
He was saying, no, you didn't answer my question at all. But the only reason why is because he just didn't understand what she was saying.
Was your husband a good guy?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't a good guy?
No.
Okay. Because I'm just, you know, like, because if I meet a woman, or any smart man meets a woman and she been married, he's like, so why you get a divorce? And you say, hey, I got a divorce because I wanted more for me. You wanted to level yourself up. This is what you.
The wrong hand, y'all. This is the wrong hand. Y'all reaching. This is funny.
I ain't even been reading them, but
I just start reading them.
Yeah, I ain't even reading them, but you say, you know, you got a divorce because you wanted to level yourself up. that
See,
was.
the things that, yeah, exactly. But the things that I say is a lot of things that people are afraid to say because I'm living in my purpose, regardless of if that means if I'm ready or not for a man, because I'm going to be ready because I'm willing to learn and I'm willing to get better. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people lie about the things that, you know, a lot of things in life, it doesn't really matter how that person did. What part did you play to make it be a negative situation? You have to sometimes look in the mirror, no matter what.
I get it,
So,
and you're right. You do. You do, and you know.
So on this part right here, I disagree with her because it sounds like that she's not taking accountability for her role in this particular situation. Now I know some of y'all probably gonna say, Urban, what are you talking about her role? You just stated earlier that the whole reason why she did what she did is because she was 21 and she was young. True enough. But however, regardless of the fact of her being 21, she still had to take accountability because of what? Because she chose to be married. She chose that. She chose to get into a relationship while she was young. So she got to take accountability for what comes with that. She do. So it ain't just that dude, his fault, like she's trying to put it as though it's his fault. No, it's just as much as her fault as it is his.
You know, when I ask a woman, you know, why she left a man, why she divorced the dude, I be wanting to know why a woman divorced if she had a husband already. Because how do I know that you just ain't gonna leave me when I get with you
that
because
sounds
you
like,
want
that's what
something
being a
else?
part of the 4 agreements in life. Never, what was it? What's the 4 agreements, y'all? Be impeccable with your words. Never assume. Always do your best. And don't take things personal. So if I sit here worried about what somebody's gonna think about my past, and I should have never shared it with you. So with those 4 things, with those 4 agreements, you'll be okay in life. All you can do is do you. And then if you're ready to find somebody that you could be in love with, I mean, nobody should judge what you went through in the past to know that you're gonna be like that today. Because
All right. So what y'all think about her rebuttal? First of all, she used the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements don't have nothing to do with this conversation. I don't even know why she brought this up. 4 agreements don't have nothing to do with this. But however, ultimately what she's trying to tell him is that it's not your business to judge what happened in my relationship in the past. So do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that whole point that you shouldn't judge a person's prior relationship, or you shouldn't inquire about what happened in a prior relationship? Do y'all agree with that or disagree with that? And sure enough, she last time I checked, she had a live schedule, but I don't know if she's live yet because I'm live right now. But last time I checked, I seen she was scheduled. But she probably scheduled on her Child Listen podcast channel. If she going live, okay. But anyway, do y'all agree with her response that you shouldn't ask what happened in your prior relationship? Because I disagree with that. Because I believe that you have every right to know what happened in this last person relationship. So you'll know what you're dealing with. So not only you know what you're dealing with, you know what the mentality of that person. Because let's say that they dealt with something traumatic in their relationship, right? And you're into a relationship with them now. By you asking the right open-ended questions, you could see where their mind is at. You could see how they grown from that, how they got counseled from that, how they matured from that, or are they still holding on to that? Are they going to use that as leverage to come into a new relationship and try to dictate and control your new relationship? Them are things that you have to consider. So yeah, by all means, you should ask questions about your prior relationship. I believe you should. I believe you should ask all kind of questions. You should ask about your prior relationship. If you have kids already, ask about the children, father or mother. Yes, ask about it. Ask how the relationship was with them. Do you got baby mama drama or baby daddy drama? Yes, ask them. Ask about your body counts. Yeah, I agree with all that. Ask about that because you need to know. Ask about the relationship with their parents, if their parents are living or not. Yeah. Because all of these factors plays into when you've been in a relationship, especially when you become married. Because all this stuff plays a role in that. It do. So it's better for you to find out now and ask about these things now, so you already know about it right off the bat, so you know how to deal with it in the future. But let's listen to his response.
Somebody who knew me last year don't know me today.
Okay. So, would you date a man that was a stripper?
No.
She said she got blown away with that. He simply asked her, okay, so she's saying you don't have to judge nobody or ask people about your prior relationship experience. Okay, so would you date a person who's a stripper? She was this. She got blown away for real. Straight crickets for real. But let's listen to her response.
Asking. Why
No.
not? It was in the past.
You in the past he was a stripper? You said that. Oh yeah, that's cool. Let me see your tricks, baby. Bust it open. Absolutely.
What if he was a felon and was in jail for 20
I love
years?
me. All my niggas been felons. Next question.
Oh my God. She said that all her niggas been felons. Oh man, it's always a matter of red flag right there. It's game over, guys. Whenever you hear a woman that say that right, that say that they love felons and they want to date a felon, they don't mind dating felons, get out of there. Because that woman is toxic as hell. Get out of there ASAP. Even if she mentioned, my baby daddy is in jail right now, run. Don't pursue that relationship no more. Don't try to smash that woman. Don't do none of that. Run, get out. Because that woman is toxic as hell.
Here we go. There we go. And you saying, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
That means nothing. That's somebody that took a risk as a hustler, however you want to look at it. I'm in the trucking field. I teach felons all day how to get the.
So she look at a felon as this. She look at a felon as a person who's out trying to hustle. A person that was out trying to get it. So you mean to tell me that it's perfectly okay for you to go after a person who broke all type of laws just to acquire a bag, just to acquire money. Money that comes and goes. But that is okay to her. The sad part about it is that she's not the only type of modern day woman that thinks like this. There's a lot of modern day women right now that have this type of mentality that literally think like this. They literally think it is okay for them to go out and date a felon. The reason why I know is because just like on this channel, I show y'all all the time about these modern day women and who they go after, who they chase after. The Pookies and Ray Rays. Guess who the Pookies and Ray Rays are? Felons. These dudes are felons. These dudes are felons. These are dudes that want to knock them off, smash them, pow, pow, pow. Take their kids' fruit snacks and Cheerios and go by his business. They come back over there the following night, do the same exact thing. These are the same type of dudes, right? They be sitting up here trying to get into a relationship. These same type of dudes that they want to procreate with. These are the same type of dudes that they want to marry, but these dudes don't want to marry them.
Bag, so I don't judge that at all.
But I get it. But my point is, there's nothing where a dude could do and you be like, oh no, he did that. No way. Nothing.
No, I don't judge anybody. That means nothing because a lot of those people are people who are millionaires to this day.
Okay, he's a millionaire, but he went to jail for doing something to kids.
Yeah, that's out. But if it was about...
So, it's practically okay to date a dude who's a felon, who did crime, who went to jail, who did all this type of thing to try to chase the bag, right? But it's not okay if you date a dude who messes with kids. I'm trying to figure out what logic is behind her reasoning, because once again, she stated that she don't judge anyone. It doesn't matter. She would take them how the way it is, right? But when he mentioned a person who messed with kids, right? She's like, oh no, that's my limitation. It shouldn't be, because she said that she don't judge anybody. She don't judge no person about their past. But I'm gonna let y'all know the real reason why she's saying it. When I'm gonna let her finish her final point, and I'm gonna let y'all know the real reason why she's saying this.
Money making, you know what I mean? That's a whole different story. That's the only type of people I'm affiliated with. People who
just long as it's about money, it's cool.
Absolutely. If you took a risk for money and you went to prison, yeah, it's okay. If you molested a kid, is what you're trying to tell me is okay? Absolutely not.
I'm just trying to get to the point, because you're saying you.
So if it's for money, what if he did that to a kid for money? Because they got money, they be money laundering kids. They be laundering kids and stuff like that. Be abducting them for money. So I know that this example is extreme, but she's taking it to this point. She's taking it to this point, y'all. Do I believe in that? No, I don't. Not whatsoever. But I'm just saying it because of the argument.
And you can't judge somebody based off the past. You absolutely can.
All right. So, and that's his whole point. He was sitting up here trying to tell her that you're supposed to judge people based on their past. That's the whole point of you talking to them, communicating to them and stuff, right? So let me tell y'all the real reason why she was saying all that, right? The real reason why she was saying all that is because her lifestyle is similar to what she desired. She is in that type of lifestyle where she be dealing with these Pookies and Ray Rays that be dealing with that have felon accounts. She be dealing with these type of Pookie and Ray Rays where maybe the lifestyle where this dude still slanging drugs or whatever, right? And she's cool with that lifestyle. As long as she get money out of it, she's cool with it. She was cool with that type of lifestyle because it was exciting to her. She was cool with that lifestyle because she believed that in that lifestyle, since this dude owned weapons or, he was portraying to be tough and different things like that, she was cool with it because it offered her protection. So that's why she was cool with it. That's why she was cool with it. But the only reason why she wasn't cool with the other situation, right, is because that wasn't her immediate reality. Now, trust me, if she was part of that child laundering operation and all the stuff there, she'll be cool with it. If that was her immediate reality. Because at the end of the day, it's making her money. But once again, y'all, the whole purpose of this show is that I want to just reveal to y'all that at the end of the day, we shouldn't be have to handling each other, period. We should be at a point of our life where we at a mature level. Meaning that we should have enough emotional intelligence, enough common sense, enough maturity to know the difference between right and wrong. To know that wherever choices and decisions that I make is either going to have a positive outcome or going to have a negative outcome, depending on what you choose. We should know that and we should understand that. Especially going into relationships. Especially going into relationships. Whenever we go into relationships, we also need to understand that whatever choices and decisions that we make, it ain't just you anymore. But it's you and your other person who you're in a relationship with. As me being a married man, a lot of choices and decisions that I make, I ultimately choose to do it, but guess what I do? I always let Mrs. Urban know the play that I'm running. So she wouldn't be caught off guard. I always let her know. I always tell like, hey babe, okay, this is the play that I'm running. This is I'm going to do this, that, and that. Now, depending on what it is, she may agree with it and be cool with it, or she may disagree with it. But this where having effective communication comes to play in the relationship. Whenever she disagree with it, right, she would tell me her grievances about it. She'll say, well, I don't agree with that because of X, Y, Z reasons. But how the way she explains it to me, she don't explain it to me in a way where she's trying to emasculate me or she's trying to control me. She's explaining it to me in a way that she sees something different. That it may be a different outcome if I see it in a different perspective, which is nothing wrong with that. I do her the same exact way. She might come to me with a situation, right, and I see it in a totally different scenario than how the way she see it, right? And I explain it or I articulate it in a way where I'm being respectable to her. I'm not disrespecting her or nothing like that. And it'll make her think. Then at the end of the day, it's between us where if we're going to choose to do it or not. If we choose to do it, then fine. If we don't choose to do it, fine. But it's the whole point that we're communicating to each other about the plan, the play that we're running. When sometimes when people are in relationships, they don't do that. They don't communicate properly with each other. They just do. Then at the end of the day, once you make that decision and it affects both of y'all, right, then that person questions you about it, right? Then you come back talking about, well, you just don't know how to handle me. You need to know how to handle me. No, hell no. You made a bogus choice that affected us. Now I got to fix your mistake that you made because you never communicated that with me. No. That's unreasonable and that's unfair. Period. So we're not in a relationship. We're not in relationships to handle each other. Whenever you hear a person tell you that, I need you to handle me, and they don't mean it in a sexual way, they talking about literally like they want you to handle them, handle their bull crap, right? Run away because there's something wrong with them. Run away because they're immature. Run away because they're going to cause you a lot of heartache. Run away. Maybe in that situation, you could seek, counseling if you're already in a relationship, which is fine and it's possible. But even if you seek counseling in that situation, guess what? They're going to have to remove that ideology of that person need to handle them because that's what's going to, because that's going to be the whole driving point. If even through counseling, they sit up here even telling the psychologist or the therapist, telling, well, I don't care. They need to handle me. You know what you signed up for. You know what you signed up for. Then there ain't no hope in that relationship. Go on, get on out. No hope whatsoever. Leave that relationship immediately. Because there ain't no hope. Because that person's not going to change their mind. So, men, do not chase after these women who say that you need to handle them. Women, do not chase after these men who say you need to handle them. Because y'all are too grown, mature adults. You should already be on a mature level where you can take responsibility for your choices and decisions that you make. Period. If you can't do that, then you don't need to be in a relationship. Period. Don't even do it. Don't even attempt to do it. Don't sit up here and ruin this other human being life because you all screwed up. Just don't do it. Can we in 2024, can we remove baggage in a relationship? In 2024, can we get rid of baggage in a relationship? Can we remove it altogether? Can we leave baggage in 2023? And in 2024, we focus with no baggage. Can we do that? I mean, is it possible that we can do that? Can we? I think that if we take the time out and really reevaluate ourselves, I believe that we can. I believe that it's very possible. I believe that it's very, very possible. But you got to make the choice to want to do it. We got to make the choice to do it. So, other than that, y'all, that is my take on this topic. Whether y'all agree with it or disagree or not, by all means, y'all can put it in the chat in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Now, showing up, she's sitting up here like, Urban, you were screwing us all the way up, man. Look. Can you please DJ for us tonight? Good Lord. You know what? I'm a DJ for y'all, but I'm going to end this podcast. Then I'm going to restart it back again because I haven't forgot about DJing for y'all, all right? Because y'all know good and well I never DJ on my podcast. So when I end this, I'll start it back up and we will DJ tonight. We'll listen to some music tonight, all right? All right? That sounds like a plan? Cool. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Once again, appreciate everybody who tuned in and watching it live right now. Appreciate everyone who's in the chat. Appreciate everyone who's in the bushes on Sour Patch. I see you as well too. And appreciate everyone who's going to catch the replay. Other than that, peace out, y'all. And I'll see y'all on the next episode. And I'll see y'all in a little bit when I DJ.